Today I'm going to show you how to use Piktochart, an awesome tool that you can use to make infographics for your informative writing or for anything that you really want to use it for. Now, Piktochart is approved by our district for usage, and so you can use your Google login to sign into Piktochart to keep all of your infographics saved. First thing we need to do is click on the login button, and then it gives us our button where we can press Google. We're going to sign in with our Google account, and then make sure you select your name that has your pick, Google, and then it should say successfully authenticated from your Google account. Now, when you first come to Piktochart, it will bring you to your dashboard. Now, your dashboard is going to show you any infographics that you already started, or maybe you looked at the template for them before. Now, over here you see that it says infographic, presentation, or printable. Infographics aren't the only thing you can create with Piktochart, but it's going to be the thing that we focus on the most. Now, if you click on infographic, you can see some more templates that you can use to start your infographic. Now, we are going to have to use free templates because we haven't paid for the Pro template version. Pro means you have to pay for it. So we're going to be using free. Now, you can either create your template or create your infographic from scratch using a blank template, or you can use something that's already been created and kind of make it your own. Now, we're going to be making our own using a template, and it's going to be all about me. Now, throughout this journey, if you need to stop the video, to pause the video, to open your tab back to Piktochart to do the task, please feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. If you haven't already opened a new tab with Piktochart, please pause the video now and type in Piktochart into a new tab. That's Piktochart.com, unless your teacher has given you a link to get there quickly. Pause your video now and get to Piktochart. Now that you've logged in and gotten to your dashboard or to your infographic session, you need to make sure the infographic is green. That means you are in the right page. We're going to scroll down until we find the About Me template. Now, you can either preview a template to quickly look at it or Use Template. Go ahead and click on Use Template. It's going to open a new tab for you automatically and bring you to the editor of Piktochart. Now, there are so many colors and pictures and graphics and different things that you can use for Piktochart. I'm just going to show you some of the tools. As we go through, please follow along and create your own About Me infographic on your Piktochart that you've already opened up. Now, my favorite color is red, and so this green color isn't really my flavor. So I want to change this to red. Over here on the left side, it has all of my tools that I can use. Whether I want to put any graphics like shapes, animations, lines, photos, or a photo frame, or if I want to upload any images or text, change the background, add text boxes or text features, change the color scheme, or other tools. I'm going to change the color scheme to something involving red. Now, each one of these color schemes change a lot about the different pieces of the infographic. If we click on this professional one with the blue, you can see the different things that it changes to blue. There are some features that it left green that I'll have to change manually on my own. Now, since my favorite color is red, I'm going to use the casual, which uses the red. And it automatically changes all my things to those colors. Now, if you wanted to, you could change each individual element to a different color, but that would take a long time. So now that I've got red, I'm going to click on my arrow in to make my color scheme tool go away so I have more room to work on my infographic. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this title up just a little bit. I don't really like the title, The Little Things. I'm going to change that just to my name. To click inside this text box, you want to click once and then double click. You'll click 1, 2 with your one finger. As you can see, my cursor is now blinking in that box. And just like normal, we can select, we can click backspace to get rid of text, and we can type our name into there, into the text box. When I click outside, I always like to use this blank gray area to click in so I don't accidentally click on any of my elements. Clicking one time out of there will make a dark black box around text. This means you can grab the text and move it around. I'm going to move it underneath the About Me section. Now you might notice the orange lines that are going all the way up and down vertically and all the way horizontally. That's helping make sure that my text is centered right underneath the About Me and right where I want it. I'm going to drop it right there by letting go of the mouse. If you haven't changed your name and your color scheme, please do so now. If you need to pause the video, feel free to do so. Also, make sure you move your name below the About Me. Yours should look exactly like mine, except with your name. Now, this picture isn't me, obviously, so I want to change this picture to something that's more like me. I don't have a picture of myself uploaded on my computer, and so I'm going to change it just to a different photo or graphic that looks similar to me. To do this, I'm going to click on Graphics. And then I'm going to click on Photos. Now there are so many different photos on Piktochart, it's really awesome. These are just some photos about scenery. If I click in the scenery box, it gives me all these different topics or categories that different pictures are in. Now, I already know that I want to have a picture with some pencils to represent that I'm a teacher. And so I'm just going to type in pencil to see what I get. Now I get some cool different pictures to go with this. There's only about 11 pictures, and some of them are zoomed in and are a little different, but I really like the one that has the multicolored. Now, if you notice, when I hovered over her face, it says, drop your photo in here. To do that, just click and drag your photo into there, and voila, there's my photo. If I wanted to move it, I would just click and drag. But I don't want to click and move, I'm going to leave it right there. Now, I definitely want to change her name. I'm going to click twice and change this to my name. Now, as I type, it automatically changes my font to fit inside the text box that's already been created. That's nice that you don't have to do it yourself. Now, the next thing I'm going to change is the word background. I'm going to double click inside of my box, and I'm going to select the word background and click backspace, and I'm going to change it to Where Was I Born? Now you notice, in this text box, it wasn't long enough to fit in all of the sentence that I wanted to put. So I'm going to have to click outside once to make the black line around my box, and then I'm going to click on the circle to drag to make the text box bigger, and voila, my text now all fits on one line, and it looks pretty sharp now. Now this information is not about me, so I'm going to double click inside. I'm going to select the text and get rid of it. And I'm going to type a short paragraph about me. I'm going to say, I was born in Hoisington, Kansas. I have no siblings. I really like to play with my puppy Cobalt. Now if you notice, they do have spelling check inside of Piktochart, but that is the name of my dog, and so I'm going to leave it alone and click outside to make sure my font stayed perfect. Now, if you haven't done these different things, change your picture, added your name here,